everyone, Andrew here, founder of Financial Momentum Real Estate Education, where we teach people just like you how to profit over $30,000 in 5 months or less by buying, fixing, and selling real estate. I'm at one of our job sites right now. We've already bought this house. We've got about 15 guys upstairs working. I want to cover something on the pre-buying of a house. Okay, so this is on our acquisition side before we ever buy a property. One of the things, the 7 things that our acquisition managers inspect for us. Okay, earlier we covered the water heater. And one of the other things they cover is our electrical panel. Okay, there's a couple things that I'm wanting my acquisition manager to inspect for me, or if I was going to go to that property and I was had to inspect it, there's a couple things that I would look for so that I know how to adjust my budget. Now remember, what I'm talking about is before we ever buy the property, okay? Right now you can probably hear the guys above us. We already own this one. But I'm talking about before we ever buy it and before we even put our earnest money down, we do this quick inspections, okay? So here's what I'm talking about. My guys are going to come and look at this electrical panel. And they want to know, number one, does the overall look okay? Are all the parts there? Are all the pieces there? Okay, in this one, everything's here, the door works, everything's here. Another thing you're going to look at is, do we have conduit running up from here, or is it just loose wires? If it's loose wires, a lot of inspectors don't like that, and they want you to have everything through conduit. So we're always looking at, number one, is the box in general okay? Number two, do we have conduit running up, which means this house has been updated sometime in the past, 5, 6, 7 years probably. Do we have this conduit running up? Secondly, are all the breakers in here? Do we have the breakers? Now we're checking this one and we see what the ampage is. This is a 100 amp box. This box will be perfect for this property. I don't have to increase it, build a new one, or go up to a 200 amp box. And it's one of the things you want to look for. Some of these older houses, they might have had an addition later on. And they added a master bedroom or a washer and dryer room. Or, sorry, there's a loud drill above my head right now. Make sure it doesn't come down on top of me. But they might have added some square footage. And if they did, you may have to go to a 200 amp box. So you want to check to make sure that if your 100 amp box will work. Now, normally any 3-bedroom, 2-bath house, a 100 amp box is okay. But if you get to the 4 and 5 bedrooms and a full basement and 3 bathrooms and all these GFI switches and the washer and dryer room, if you have all these things out there, you may have to go up to 200. But again, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, basic house, 100 amp is okay. This is what we check out. We look for the box. We look at the breakers. We look at the amps. We also look for the conduit. Now, one more thing we look at is in our kitchens and our bathrooms. We want to see if there's a GFI there. If there's a GFI in our kitchen backsplash area near the sinks, and if in the bathrooms there's GFIs in all the bathrooms, that's a great sign for us as investors, because it tells me someone has came in here and updated this house and they put GFIs. Several years ago, decades ago, they didn't do that. They just put in regular outlets. So if you see GFIs in your kitchen tile backsplash or your bathrooms, it's a really, really good sign as an investor. So again, I'm just trying to look at my budget. What is it going to cost me? On this house, with a good box, with good conduit, I got GFIs already upstairs. This house electrical budget is not going to cost me that much money. I'm probably going to be in here around $2,000 to $2,500 to replace all my fixtures, all my lights. I pay for the lights, of course, to redo all my outlets, my switches with new stuff, make sure everything is up to code. I'm probably going to do this for about $2,000 to $2,500 for all new electrical upgrades, okay? I hope you enjoyed the video. It's free tips. Remember, there's 7 things you're looking for when you inspect a property. One of the 7 is electrical. What are you looking for? How to inspect it, okay? If you know that, you know how to adjust your budget. You know how to make more money or take money away from your budget, okay? Hope you enjoyed this video. If you like it, follow us, Financial Momentum Facebook or FinancialMomentum.com. We've got tons and tons of these free videos for our students for free education on how you can make more money when you're flipping your properties. Until next time, good luck investing. As always, cheers to success.